Hey y'all, Mama Snark here. If anyone recognizes my surroundings, I am in my bathroom, and that means it is time for another packing video. So I am headed to Walt Disney World for a 3-night stay with my son Man Cub. He's going to be turning 5 years old on this trip. So this is his birthday trip. It's just going to be him and I. Solo trip with him just to celebrate his birthday. We're staying at All Star Music and we're flying Spirit Airlines yet again. I know they get flack and everyone hates them and talks bad about them and refuses to fly them, but knock on wood, I have flown them about 4 to 6 times now, to and from New Orleans to Orlando, and also I've used it for Chicago, and I haven't had any issues, and it was super cheap flights, so we went for it again for this trip. It is, like I said, there and back nonstop from New Orleans to Orlando. For Man Cub and myself, it was only $115. Both of us, round trip. You can't beat that. So we're flying, like I said, flying Spirit Airlines. We're packing in personal items only. So we're going to have 2 personal items because he gets one and I get one. So I'm going to show you my packing process for a 3-night stay with me and my son. I'm going to end up putting, let me show you what I got here. I'm going to end up putting clothing in my tried and true, and I'll link everything I can down below for you. This is my Osprey bag that I have used every single time I've flown Spirit Airlines, and it is literally the perfect personal item size bag for Spirit Airlines. I think it's technically like this much too big in one direction, but it's also a squishy bag, so if I needed to put it in the sizer, I could. Luckily, I've never been asked to do that, so yeah, this is my absolute favorite bag. So all of my clothing items and toiletries are going to go in this bag. So I've got like toiletries and stuff lined up, and I have some of it already in there, and I'll show you everything that I have packed into this first bag. All right, so starting with clothes, I have everything kind of lined up by day. I always roll my clothes up. I feel like it just kind of compresses a little bit better and gets me a little better like space usage. So I have that's going to be one day. This is going to be a second day. This is going to be the third day we're flying home. So I have his outfits, pants, top, underwear underneath, socks. I have my outfits with, let's see if you can see under there, my leggings, my t-shirt, my underwear, and my socks. I have a bra with that one. I'm only bringing 2 bras because I'm just not washing a bra every day. So I have our flying there outfit set up here. So that's going to be what I fly in. That's going to be what he flies in. Those are my tennis shoes I'm going to wear. Since it is such a short trip, I'm going against what I normally tell people, and I'm bringing 1 pair of tennis shoes each. So what we have on our feet when we fly is what we're going to be wearing the duration of the trip this time. Not right now. It doesn't look like rain, so hopefully we don't end up with wet, soggy shoes. Worst case scenario, we're buying Crocs while we're there, which I don't want to do because I hate Crocs. That's a spare underwear and socks for both of us. And that right there, these are our packable coats because the low is going to be like 57 one night as of right now and like 60 the other night. So these are just those like packable lightweight down jackets. Let's see, this one's mine. So it's the like down filling coat, and it goes into a small sack like so. So I'm gonna need those for nighttime. It's gonna be like high 70s, low 80s during the day. So we're just gonna wear a t-shirt during the day because that's gonna be hot. And then I will also be bringing my absolute favorite stroller, and I'll link that video that I've done down below. This is my favorite travel stroller for if I just have one child with me. It's the Jules Air, and it is the absolute best stroller in the world. So it doesn't have a whole lot of under storage space, so I'm trying to pack light for the parks especially, but I have a stroller blanket. This is a Vera Bradley, I think it's called a travel blanket or something. but I have that for man cub in case his little legs get a little bit cooler at nighttime. And I just have it carabiner clipped to the stroller, and that'll stay on when I fold the stroller down. So this is everything in that first item, and then the stroller. So I'll do a little like time lapse showing you how I kind of roll my clothes up and get the clothes and the clothing part there. Day 3's outfit is going to go first on the bottom. Day 2, first park day. Day number 3, this is going to be our second park day at Epcot. Extra underwear and socks. It's going to go here. Here a little bit. It's gonna go in this little empty spot here. And then I still have all of this space right here for the coats. Last reason, and also I've done it before, if need be, I could actually put the coats inside of the stroller bag when I'm getting on the airplane. And it, number 1, protects my stroller a little bit more, and number 2, frees up some space in here. So on the way there, I'm putting my coats in my carry-on bag, and if he ends up with a couple of souvenirs that I don't have room for on the way back, because he is going for his birthday trip, and I'll have a gift card from his Lala and Toot Toot and a little bit of spending money from his Aunt Mama Sherry. So he's probably going to end up with some things. Hopefully they're small things, but if I need souvenir room on the way home, I'll put the coats in there, or worst case scenario, we will wear them on the plane and hopefully not sweat to death, and I'll have that extra space coming back. Another reason I love this bag is it has these compression straps here to help me further just cinch everything down. I'm going to put my hairbrush, which has a bunch of Windsor's hair in it. It's normally a hairbrush at the trash. Hairbrush, I'm just going to put in the middle here so the bristles kind of stay protected. And then I'll show you what I have here in the second side now. Okay, so like I said, everything is cinched down. I have all of our outfits, coats, and like I said, those can come out as needed. All the clothing that we're gonna need. And I'm not having to bring a second pair of tennis shoes because hopefully it's not going to rain and it's a short trip, so we don't need them. So in the second part, in the first little zipper area, I have just the, like I said, this is kind of like the necessities bag. This is everything we absolutely have to have with us in order to, like, you know, do our normal stuff. So I have my favorite portable sound machine in here, and like I said, I'll link everything down below. If you don't plug it in and you don't set the timer here, it'll actually just run all night. So, and it has the white noise, like the fan noise, because we all sleep with floor fans at home. And also, All-Star, like all the value resorts, the walls are really thin. So in case a family next to us is being too loud, or, you know, people outside of the room are just getting back to the room late at night and we're already in bed, they won't wake us up. So I have that with the wall charger. And then I have, let's see, my watch charger is in here, as well as my USB-C that charges my cell phone, and it also charges my camera that I'm using. So those, in this pocket, it's pretty much empty. I have a few tampons, and like, it's called the Moon's Duets, and I've brought these before when traveling. It's a tampon and a panty liner in one. Shouldn't be that time of month whenever I'm going, but ladies, you know, things sometimes can go cattywampus and sneak up on you. So just in case, I have those in there. And those just kind of live in there forever, and I don't ever take them out. Okay, so second side of the case. This is going to be like my toiletry area. I have my pajamas rolled up right here. I have a Minecraft. This is Man Cub's favorite thing is Minecraft. So I have a Minecraft cup for popcorn. If you've watched my previous vlogs, I always recommend bringing a couple of these, like, I think they're 94 cents or something like that at Walmart in the party favor section. When doing a Walmart order, I just get them before I go, but I think it's, if you put in the search bar 16-ounce plastic cup, they will pop up, and they have the different popular designs for the popular characters. So what I do is I take this cup, and when I get our popcorn bucket, this lives inside of the popcorn bucket when it's empty, and when we fill it up to get popcorn, I put his share in this and give him the cup in the stroller, and then I have the bucket on the back of the stroller while I'm pushing it. So I have his pajamas stuffed inside this, just to kind of keep its shape and keep it from getting squished inside of the backpack. And here, this is my absolute favorite makeup case for traveling. It's a Vera Bradley. If you watch any of my vlogs, you will know I'm not a makeup person. I don't know how to do it. I've never learned how. I've never really had the want to know how because I'm lazy and I just don't care what I look like in general, which is probably not a good thing, but it is what it is. So in the front, I have my favorite lip balm, a CO Bigelow Rose Salve, and then in the, like, it's got the plastic liner in it, and I have just basic makeup in here because, again, I don't wear makeup really. All right, so makeup in there, and then this is my liquids bag for this personal item. Whoa. I've said it before in my other vlogs, and I'll link this one below. These TSA approved liquids bags, I think this one came in like a 4-pack, actually hold more than a quart-size Ziploc bag, and it's the TSA approved size. So I've started always using these for my liquids because you just get more bang for your buck, basically. It has a lot more room in it so that I'm not, you know, worrying about breaking Ziploc bags, and I can also put everything I need in it. And it's a little bit more sturdy than a Ziploc. So in here, I just have hand sanitizer for the parks here and here. I have face lotion, face wash. I have our toothbrushes at the bottom there. They're just like disposable throwaway toothbrushes, and I have toothpaste. This is kind of a different thing that I've started taking. I used this last Disney trip, and I will now never go to Disney World without it. So this is Copper Cow Vietnamese pour-over coffee, and I get the lattes. Like I said, I'll link everything down below, but it's the like pour-over latte that you can see here, and then it comes with a creamer. It's like a sugar creamer little liquid thing here, and it's basically condensed milk, and it makes amazing coffee because the in-room coffee at Disney World is trash and it's weak, and I need coffee in the morning. So I did this last trip and it worked out beautifully. So now this is what I will get every single time that I go to Disney World to bring with me. So I'll be there for 3 mornings, so I have 3 of those, 3 of the coffees and 3 of the coffee creamers. And then I also just have stain wipes here. I have a couple of travel boogie wipes, you know, in case sniffles hit us while we're there. I don't want his little nose to be rubbed raw. I have my deodorant, floss, a hairband. I have a couple of extra like clear ponytail ties in there. And I think that's it. And then this little thing here, it's just like a little travel pot jar. I actually have gel Epsom salt rub, foot rub, because last trip about killed my feet and I'm still recovering from the foot surgery. And if I need a little bit of relief for my feet at night, I can put that on my feet after my shower at night when we get back to the resort before I go to bed, and it'll hopefully kind of help my feet recover. I have my comb that goes underneath there, and then these will probably go in the park bag as well for me to like wipe his little hands and his face if he has like an ice cream treat or something. But these are the Aveeno hand and face wipes. Both my kids are eczema prone, and where's the little thing? These are, there it is. These are approved by the Eczema Society. So this is what I use basically to wipe their little hands and their face down. when it's not bath night. And then, like I said, it'll probably go in the park bag for me to wipe his little hands and face if he has like an ice cream or something. So that goes in there. And then the last thing I'm going to put in this bag, and this is kind of a unique thing, and I'll insert a link or picture for you here in the link. Since it's his birthday trip, I am bringing some little like birthday decorations that you kind of unfold and it stands on its own to put in the window to decorate the window for his birthday. And I'm bringing Scotch tape, and these we use while camping. It's little battery operated string lights to put in the window, around the window, and the Scotch tape to hang them up with. So when the decorations come in, I will put them in there. But yeah, as you can see, everything fits perfectly in here. Zip this bad boy up now. Ta-da. So like I said, this is my absolute, and it's a little bit front heavy. This is my absolute favorite bag for flying Spirit Airlines. In the front pocket here, I'll show you what I have. I have just an extra carabiner strapped to it because it comes in handy more than you think it would. We ended up using this to tie Weezer's Anna stuffy to the stroller this last trip by her hair. And then also if I need to attach anything else to the stroller, I can use this if I don't have enough room with the other carabiner that's already on there. So carabiners are amazing. Do not ever travel without one, I've learned. All right, in the front pocket, I have minimal items. I have Man Cub's tablet. It's a Kids Galaxy tablet. This is cheap $10 Amazon foldable headphones. So they fold up nice and small, because his other headphones, I have earbuds for him, but they don't stay in his ears. And his other like toddler headphones are just so large. Even though they kind of fold up, they still take up way too much room. And I don't want to be that bulky. So we don't normally take tablets into the parks with us. We did a few times last trip at nighttime just to kind of give us a break and give them something to do if we knew there was going to be waiting, like for the Christmas party, waiting for fireworks or waiting for the parade. We knew there was going to be time to wait and we didn't need them like being toddlers while we were waiting. But this trip, I'm going to bring it into the parks with me because it's just him and I. And unlike Wheeze, he's a more mellow, introverted character like I am. And if he gets overstimulated or I get overstimulated and I don't want to do the trek back to the resort to take a little break, I'm just going to kind of tuck away in a little alcove or a nook in different places around the park. You know, we can both detox. I can have a drink, he can have a snack, and I can give him his tablet and pull the sunshade down on the stroller there and just kind of give him a break. So this will be coming into the parks. This is going to go in the park bag whenever I'm there. And also, obviously, for the airplane. And then the only other thing that I have inside of this bag are Magic Band Pluses and the Magic Band Plus chargers. But Magic Band Pluses, definitely, if you bring Magic Band Pluses, get the bit belts. These basically, whenever you have them on, you tuck it around the strap to keep it closed, because these suckers pop open like nobody's business and you will lose it. I have one on my Magic Band as well. And then I have a couple of Tylenols in there and my inhaler if I need it. This is an extra, because I already have one in the park bag. This is an extra little first aid thing. It comes with cleansing towels, some little antibiotic ointment, and a couple of Band-Aids in case we get blisters. And then I just have my travel wallet in here. I'm going to have my ID for when I fly, obviously, and my credit card. And then I have a few little gift cards in there that I've gotten. And lastly, I have a little travel medicine container. And this has just our nightly medicines in it. So it's got like my iron pills and his chewable allergy medicine, our vitamins in it, and some melatonin if he needs it at night. Sometimes he has trouble winding down. And that's all that's in that front section. Get stuff back in it. And this top zipper, like I said, y'all, this is just the best bag ever. It's very expensive, but I have used the mess out of it, and I've gotten every penny worth. So in the top little zipper compartment, I have 2 5s. This is what I'm going to use to tip the Sunshine Flyer drivers, because we're going to be taking the Sunshine Flyer. Last time we used Mirrors Connect, and I just wanted to compare them. So this is tip for Sunshine Flyer driver that handles my bags and puts it like under the bus. These are my earbuds, my little Jabras. And then I have a charger for my phone and a charger for his tablet if I need it. The airport has, like, underneath the seat, it has little outlets and plugs. So if his tablet starts to die or my phone, you know, is questionable, I can plug that in while we're waiting. All right, so that's all that's in that first bag, and I'll get started with bag number 2 when I come back. All right, so part 2 here. This is my second personal item, so this will either be mine or Man Cub's. Like I said, we get 2, so 1, 2 over there. Personal items for the airplane. This is a Vera Bradley tote of some sort. Like I said, I'll link everything I can down below. Not sure if this pattern's available, but I'll link what is available on Amazon. This, just like that one, I think it's like an inch too big this way, but it's squishy, and if needed, I can squish it to get in that sizer if I need to. Like I said, they've never asked me to, but just in case. So this tote we used when we went in November, and it worked out beautifully. So I find it easier when I'm traveling airport with small kids, especially since I'm doing this one alone with just the kid. Backpack on my back. This one can be slung around my shoulder. It has the, the shoulder strap that goes like a crossbody, or I can put like this one onto the stroller, like the crossbody over the bars, and that can just kind of like hang on the stroller so that I'm not, you know, carrying so many things. So I'll just have a backpack on my back. So front zipper pocket. All I have in here is that powdered sunscreen for our faces, because let's see, what's the expiration date? Yeah, it's still good. It's January, so it's not, I don't need to like douse this in sunscreen. So I'll just put a little bit of this on like nose and cheeks. I have a couple of kids K95 or K94 mask and a couple for myself. I still have to wear a mask for work for a lot of places that I go to. Probably not going to wear them, but if someone, like, it is winter and cold and flu season, so if I hear people like hacking their lungs up at the gate and lining up to get on the airplane, I may put mask on us just to do my best to keep us as healthy as I can, so we don't end up with a ruined trip from illness. So that's in there basically just as a precaution. And actually, this needs to go in here, and I will get to that in a minute. Okay, so second zipper part. Literally all I have in here are a couple of gallon-sized Ziploc bags. It sounds very strange. Let's see, I got 3 or 4 of them in there. It sounds like a strange thing to pack, but just like the carabiners, Ziploc bags are something that I found quite useful in traveling, especially with little kids. So if I want to get a pizza at the resort, if you just get one slice, it's $10. You can get an entire pizza for $20. So if I want an easy dinner for us or an easy lunch, if we go back to the resort, I can get a whole pizza and then just put the leftovers in the Ziploc here and put it in the beverage cooler in the room so that we can have it later. Or, you know, if he gets anything messy that we need to put in there, clothes get wet, whatever, I've got bags. Just trust me, it's a mom thing. Okay, so the inside of this tote is amazing because it has all these pockets, and I like to be organized. I don't like things just like thrown in the middle of stuff. It makes me crazy. So one net, I just have flushable booty wipes for bathroom time, because the second thing I have in the pocket, Man Cub has to have Miralax every morning or it causes a problem. So sometimes this can cause, you know, a need for these. So I have his travel Miralax in there, booty wipes, This is just a little, it's called a stick bot, but it's kind of like a surprise egg, and it's got a surprise like dinosaur toy in there, and they have little suction cup feet, so he can stick it to the airplane window, or like at the airport if we're sitting next to a window, he can do that. So just kind of like that's my other, a big mom tip is always have some kind of little like trinkets or toys, cheap, inexpensive things that your kids have never seen before to pull out, because it helps when your kid is bored or you're standing in a line. They've been, kind of antsy. Just pull out something they haven't seen before and it makes them behave. So let me spin this around so I can see it. Next pocket here, the pockets on this side, it's 2 big ones versus 3 of them. I just have a backup disinfecting wipe. Actually 2. I don't think I need this many. I might take one of these out. So these 2 disinfect like toilet seat if he needs to go number 2, or for like the airplane trade tables, so that he can use that if he wants to use that, wipe that down. I always wipe down airplane seat, like where your hands rest, because they don't clean those in between people getting off the plane and you getting on it, and that's a high touch point. So disinfecting wipes, I have an Imagine ink, and I might put one more to put in the park bag too, but probably not necessarily if he has a tablet, but he likes these. One marker colors the whole thing. It doesn't color anything other than the pages, so he can't, make a mess of things. Target Dollar Spot is where to get these. If you get them in the coloring book section of Target, or if you get them on Amazon or like Walmart, they're $5. Target Dollar Spot, they're only $3. And then at the bottom of the bag, I have a few, let's see, I gotta figure out what I did with the connector pieces for it. I'm sure I'll find it. She says, hopefully. A few of these glow sticks to put on the stroller handle at nighttime. So I'll put these in my park bag. And then this is just a light up wand. We brought some of these on our last trip and the kids absolutely loved them. So it has a battery in it. You see the pull tab, we haven't used it yet. And then it's like a little fiber optic like light up doodad. So it's just fun to have at nighttime in the park. So I've got those, and then all of this stuff is what's going to go in the middle, as well as this. This is going to be the first thing that goes in the middle. This is going to be my park bag while I'm there. Just me and Man Cub. I'm not going to need a lot. I'm not bringing, like last trip when we went, hubby, I, and both the kids, we had an awesome, I'll insert a picture here, Mickey backpack that had a cooler in part of it, because we brought drinks and sandwiches and, snacks for the kids. Just him and I'm going to put everything I need in this small one. I'm not going to bring, like a cooler and Ziploc bags with ice or anything like that. So this is all I'm going to need. I have an umbrella on the side. It's a Totes, like personal compact umbrella. Hopefully I don't need it, and if it's not looking like rain, I will leave that in the hotel room. Front zipper part here, all I have are Man Cub sunglasses, my sunglasses, as well as a thing of sanitizing wipes. Again, if he has to poop, wipe down the table if we're about to eat, if it doesn't look like it's been clean, etc. And this back zipper pocket, and I'm not going to go over this, all of it, because I'm going to do a whole like what's in my park bag video as well. But this is just everything basically that I'm going to need for the park day for just one child. So this is all park stuff, as well as my Brita reusable water bottle, because I'm not going to do a grocery delivery order, and we drink a lot of water. So he and I will just share this, and that's going to be our water source for the trip, basically. So this whole thing is going to fit inside of here. And I'll show you how I pack everything after I show you what all I'm bringing. I'm bringing a little Minecraft like zipper set that also came with it. And here I just have a few little, I got these at Five Below for like 70 cents. A couple little like Disney figurines. And then I also have a few of his little Minecraft plastic toys in here. He likes to do imaginative play, so this doesn't take up a lot of space, and I'll kind of rotate what's in my park bag, and then he can play with this at the airport too. So that goes in there. This is going to go behind it. This is empty. It's just a sandwich size one. TNT Minecraft. Again, Minecraft is his favorite thing in the world right now. Hot Wheels surprise toy. This is just like a little fidget spinner doodad. I'm actually going to put this in that front zipper one because I'll probably give this to him first, but it goes all different ways and it's like a spinner. So if I just need something to give him like in the stroller to get him to not be flailing about or, you know, whatever, it's a little toy I can hand him. This I am going to wrap up. That's why I still have the Minecraft wrapping paper over there from his birthday party. I'm going to wrap up for his actual birthday and give this to him on his birthday morning when he wakes up. It's got, let's see, what all does it happen there? A squishy keychain, a slap bracelet, a button pin, and a sticker sheet. So it's just like a little Minecraft surprise thing. That's one of the few things he asked for. His birthday was a Minecraft surprise egg. So I'm going to wrap that up. It doesn't take a lot of space. I've got this I'm going to do with him at the airport. And that's why I brought the empty sandwich bag to put the pieces in there when we're done. Doesn't look too difficult. Oh, it's 72 pieces. This is stressing me out. Dad is the Lego person. He's the one that builds with them. Man Cub is still a little bit too little to actually put it together himself, so he needs help doing it. But then he likes to play with it just like it's a playset afterwards. And he's obsessed with Steve, and it's got a little Steve in there. And a weird, what is that, like a lava creeper? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to give him this at the airport and help him put it together because we're going to have, you know, a couple hours to kill before we actually board the plane. And then this is going to take up pretty much an entire side here. So my goal is, this is all consumable stuff. We will not have any of this with us when we're coming home. So hopefully all of the space that takes up right here is going to be empty on the way home because we're going for the Festival of the Arts. And during the Festival of the Arts, they have the Figment popcorn bucket. My child is going to want a Figment popcorn bucket because, number one, he loves Figment. So I'm going to probably end up getting him a Figment popcorn bucket, and that sucker will be coming home. Normally, I get the cheap popcorn buckets, and I just leave them for someone else whenever we're checking out of the hotel. But Figment's coming home with us, so I'm hoping the size-wise, he'll be able to fit in that little hole. And if not, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to rearrange that one and, like, figure it out and, you know, stuff socks and stuff inside of him. But yeah, so hopefully Figment will fit in this hole once all of this is gone during our trip. So Man Cub drinks Pediasure every morning. He has trouble with weight gain. He's a little string bean. He's too tall and too skinny. So he has to have this in order to actually keep and potentially put weight on. I've heard that pediatric drinks and like toddler formula and stuff like that goes through security, TSA, no problem when you're flying with a carry-on. Worst case scenario, and it's all sealed, like each thing is still sealed. So like they just have to check it. I don't want them to open it and check it because it needs to be refrigerated if it gets opened. So worst case scenario, if they're like weird about it and want me to like open each bottle or something, I'll just throw it away and I'll just be 3 Pediasures short and he'll just get regular milk from the food court in the morning. But this is what his Miralax goes in the morning. So he needs either some kind of like milk or something. Pediasure preferred because it puts weight on him. This is another one of those TSA travel bags. This one literally is just filled with snacks because again, I'm not doing a grocery delivery order this trip. So I am bringing everything with me and we will consume, him and I both will, like if he doesn't want all the applesauce pouches, I will help him eat them. So this will all be gone some point during the trip and will not be coming home with us. So I've got a couple of yogurt pouches in there. I'll put in the beverage cooler to just kind of cool them. Because obviously I'm not bringing Go-Gurt with me because it'll go bad. A couple of this is the Kirkland's brands, the veggie applesauce pouches, and then a couple of the Go-Go Squeeze veggie applesauce pouches because he will actually eat these now. He would not for a while, but he's eating these now, and I like to try to get some kind of vegetable in his system because he's insanely picky. And then also I have a few of these little Nutella breadsticks in there, and then 3 of these Justin's honey peanut butter packets because he eats peanut butter. So I'm going to struggle to find things for him to eat inside of the park. So I'm gonna pack this stuff in the park bag with me every day to the park, and this will fit in that little basket of my compact stroller, which is why another reason I'm bringing the tiny one. But then I'm also bringing a Ziploc bag with some Z-bars. He really likes the oatmeal ones and the chocolate chip ones. Right here, a few peanut butter crackers. I will also eat these, so the peanut butter crackers are also for me. I have 3 of them in there, and a few Slim Jims for myself. Or what is it, the Jack Links ones? These are my favorite. So, snack bag for airport travel day. You know, we get stuck and we need snackages. I'm having trouble finding something for him to eat other than french fries and popcorns in the park. He'll at least have like some protein with the yogurt and the peanut butter, and then that just has calories in it, even though it's full of sugar. So this will be consumed. And I'll show you how I get all of this stuff into there and what it looks like once I've got it packed. Okay, so this is how much room is left in here without the consumables. So I do still have quite a bit of space in this bag, even with the park bag in here. So like I said, hopefully once I get rid of all this stuff, that Figment popcorn bucket is going to fit. Pray for me, y'all. All right, and that. That is all that is in bag number 2. Ugh. All right, so that's personal item number 2. Personal item number 1, park stroller. Excuse my bathroom. I probably should have shut the door to the commode. And then this is my travel stroller. I'm going to show you how phenomenal this stroller is. It is absolutely amazing. I have the rain cover underneath it. It came with the stroller. That just lives in the bottom. Like I said, hopefully we don't need it. It also came with an airplane bag. And then I bought just a generic cup holder. So you can buy the Jules branded cup holder. It comes with this little knobby on the stroller. I do not. I bought this cheap one, and it goes on like so, but I take it off to fold it so that it doesn't get damaged. So this will be on there for park days. Again, Carabiner, the Vera Bradley stroller on it. Okay, so yep. Let me get it down a little bit more for you so you can see. Stroller. Folded. All right. Stroller is folded. How compact this sucker is. Now I'm going to get this in the stroller bag. Let's see the blanket on the carabiner. I'll just go on the side of it. So there's still some room in there. So like I said, if I have to put those coats in there, I can. What I did with Wheeze when I flew with her Spirit Airlines by myself with this stroller is I put the coats in there and stuff, and then I bagged this up before I actually boarded the plane, and it fits in the overhead bin of Spirit Airlines. So I didn't even gate check this sucker. I literally just carried it on with us and put it in the overhead bin with our luggage. All right, guys, that is it for my solo trip to Disney World with my son. Like I said, he's turning 5 on the trip, flying Spirit Airlines with 2 personal items and the compact stroller. If you don't need a stroller, that's irrelevant to you. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it was helpful. I'm still trying to learn how to not overpack. I'm a chronic overpacker. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Probably could eliminate some of his little toys and trinkets, but it's his birthday. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you give this video a like, thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and follow along on my channel for more toddler, preschooler, packing, and Disney adventures, and just life with toddlers overall. Bye, guys.